So when it comes to the house hack method, or a young person that's starting to make a good amount of money and they want to invest in real estate, how much money do they need? So it comes down to one of two things. One, are you willing to live in a unit or an area that you don't necessarily like as much because there's more equity to be had? Or does it need to be in the area that you want it to be? So that's kind of step one, right? And a lot of times, if you're single or if your significant other is very flexible, well, then you can kind of go either route, right? A lot of times that other party is gonna make a big impact on where you end up. And that's gonna determine how much equity and how much upside there is to be had. So if you can go anywhere, then it's very easy. If it's gonna be a specific area, well, then you gotta look at it a little bit differently. Then you gotta say, do I wanna buy something that is kind of market ready, that it doesn't need a ton of work and I'm not putting a bunch of additional sweat equity into? Or am I buying something that's ready to go? You know, am I buying something that needs sweat equity or not, right? So from that standpoint, it's, okay, well, if it needs to be in a specific area and it needs to be in reasonably like move-in ready, you're gonna need your 20%. Because you can do some creative financing structures, you can bring in some outside money, you can do some other things, but in reality, you need more capital, right? So you gotta earn more to bring that in because you've limited your buying criteria to a very succinct thing where it's harder to create equity out of the jump because the equity that you're gonna create is gonna be on the hold in the long term.